Hi guys. Now I've always wondered how viewers connect so much with other YouTubers ever since I started watching YouTube around 10 or so years ago. I started watching family vloggers like the Shaytars and CTFXC, and then I moved on to BF versus GF and then some beauty videos as well. After a few years, I eventually found the type of content that I liked, and I still watch family vloggers now, but it's not so often. I was first attracted to these channels because they seem to be relatable. Like, they seem to be like normal human beings like the rest of us. But as YouTube grows as a platform and as people gain more subscribers, I believe that the relatability dies down a little and it becomes a little unrealistic. This is because these YouTubers are beginning to have extravagant lives. They have mansions of houses in LA. They like do so many things. They have their own brands. They do so many things. While I'm happy for them, it is something that has changed since YouTube started like in like 2008 or something, or 2006. Fortune and Wall mentioned the term parasocial interaction, where they describe it as one-sided relationships where the viewers act as if they are involved in a typical social relationship. Because of this, viewers think that YouTubers are their actual friends, even though they have never really met them, and sometimes they won't ever really meet them. Although this was first seen as an abnormality back in the olden days, yeah. Because people didn't spend enough time with others. But now it is seen more as a natural byproduct because of the more time we spend looking through social media and looking at all these media figures and all of these people that show their lives on the internet. Now, most of this happens because YouTubers share a lot of information online. Meanwhile, back a few decades ago, there was like no way that we would know about somebody else's lives that are more influential to us. Viewers, in a way, feel so connected with this person or with this family or with this group of people because they know so much about them. This is why some viewers get angry when YouTubers change their routine or either find themselves a new partner. It is natural for people to want to know everything. So when things are not being said, viewers get angry. We feel as viewers as though we have to control the situation even though it's not part of our lives. We try to give them advice when stuff like this happens, and it is because we feel like we know everything that's going on with their lives. I put everything in quotations because we don't really know everything about anybody's life. Even my dog, like, I don't know what he does when I'm in school. I don't know what my mom thinks from day to day. I do not know what my sister thinks from day to day, what she does in her life. So we don't really know everything about a person. But as viewers, we feel like we should know everything. And this is why YouTubers kind of back off of YouTube when things are getting personal and when things are just not going their way. You can't just spill out all the beans. I mean, you can, but you kind of sound crazy, so let's hold back on it. In 2017, Google mentioned that 40% of millennial YouTube users thought that creators were able to understand them more than their actual friends. For me, this is kind of concerning because YouTubers and creators only really know us by our usernames. They don't really know us. Obviously, they see us as a person, but like, it's not real to you unless you meet the person. This is why parasocial interactions are very one-sided relationships, because it is something that one person feels and the YouTuber doesn't. Like, the viewer feels something towards the creator and the creator does not feel anything towards us. They go on with their lives as though they're just normal people, obviously. And as there is more exposure to social media and YouTube and the lives of YouTubers and other people, this is going to keep happening. In a way, there is some pros and cons to the situation, just like everything else. For example, some pros include having somebody to look up to and also to not feel alone all the time. Meanwhile, some cons would be unrealistic expectations and body image issues and stuff like that. Obviously, there are more cons and there's more pros, but I'm not gonna go really in depth to it. Because this happens so often, I like to remind myself that YouTubers are not celebrities. Although they go to movie premieres, they go to red carpets, they host shows, like, whoa, they are still normal humans and they are still not considered celebrities. However, this line between celebrities and YouTubers are starting to blur because, like, the more people that interact with the YouTuber, the more people know about them and more fame comes to them, which makes them kind of like celebrities. For example, I can name so many YouTubers on the top of my head, but when it comes to actors, I can't really do that. YouTubers are more relatable to us because they kind of started like us. They kind of started down with nothing and then they grew their brand, their logo, their everything with the views of us, like viewers. The last thing I wanted to talk about is my personal experience with parasocial interaction or relationships. Now, Joey Kidney is amazing. Look at him. And he shares a lot of his struggles with anxiety and depression. I think depression is seasonal and his anxiety is like all the time. But I feel like he kind of crosses the line when it comes to sharing what he should share. And this is why there are a lot of fans who really deeply resonate with him. And it's kind of cool to see like his fan base so close to him, but in a way they're kind of too close to him. And for me, with my personal experience with him, I feel like he's my best friend because he knows everything. So because of the way he expresses himself on his YouTube channel, I feel like I basically know his whole being. And for some reason, I get upset when he gets a new girlfriend because most of his content is related to around being alone and dealing with depression and anxiety. And I feel like if he were to get a girlfriend, it would bring such a change to his channel, and I feel like that is not a change that I'm ready for. So I feel like that's part of my parasocial interaction / relationship with him. But then I realized that he does not know me. He does not know me. He does not even care about me sometimes. Like, I'm just a username that comments on some of his stuff or likes his pictures on Instagram or comments on his videos. It's just me. Like, I'm just somebody that is on the screen to him. I don't think he'll ever become aware of my existence, but hopefully he does because hi. But overall, we connect with YouTubers because they are kind of relatable to us and they kind of inspire us and they want us to become better and bigger and they influence us in the way. That's why they're also called influencers. They are also always around when you need them in a way. Like, their videos are always there. Their Instagram posts are always updated. So it's kind of like they're always there and you kind of know what's going on with their lives from day to day to day. But we also have to remind ourselves that we are not close to them as much as we think we are. Okay guys, I hope you liked this video and hopefully it gave you some insight to why YouTubers connect so much with their viewers. Thank you guys so much for watching and stay tuned to my next video.